Invested all my money, I got finesse for re-rock. So now I'm looking for the middleman with Glocks and green dots. Pull up to his weed spot, take all his loud packs, slap him with the pistol and say, bitch, where my thoughs at? Food out my daughter's mouth and money at my house, man. Let you live, I could barely pronounce that. Now I'm on the verge of catching a case, yelling open up the safe with a gun in his face. Fucked up my work, lost all my stacks, make it all back, thanks to the trap. Yeah, thanks to the trap, I make it all back, thanks to the trap. Fucked up my work, lost all my stacks, make it all back, thanks to the trap. Yeah, thanks to the trap.
Man, welcome to another episode of the Gas Tank, man. I got a special guest with me, you feel me? Somebody that I wasn't even expecting to get on for a minute. Keep it 100. You feel me? Gotti Green, he in the building with us, man.
You know what it is, Gotti Green, Gotti Gang. I'm my boy Loudmoufa, Foulmouth in here. Shit, we in here in the gas tank, man. We're about to get gassed up. Let's see if my lung can hold it.
Alright, man. So, man, for the fans, you feel me? I know most of the people in Corpus Christi already know who Gotti is. Y'all know who the Gotti Gang is. Y'all know what they're about and all that, man. So I don't got to spend too much time on that. But who is Gotti Gang for the people that don't know? Who is Gotti Green for the people that don't know?
Gotti Gang is, I guess you could say, a super group from the city that we created about, maybe like 8 years ago. It consists of, the four main artists consist of Primo Gotti, Willie Nichols, Loudmoufa, Foulmouth, and myself. We are like basically the original Gotti Gang members.
As far as rap goes.
As far as the rap goes. And then we got more artists too that we know that do the rapping stuff with us, like Chemo Sabi. We got Lil Mikey, Free Lil Mikey on lock. We got we got fucking Southside J. We got people from Houston, shout out to the Wolf Pack. And we got a lot of people, bro. So
that fuck with Gotti Gang?
That's down. I'm talking about like that people from Houston that got the G's tatted on them, on their body and the necks to
I feel it. That. So this shit is deeper than rap, basically.
Yeah, it's deeper than rap.
Way deeper than rap. You feel me? We're gonna leave that at that. You feel me?
They say oceans are deep, then it's deep.
I feel it, man. So when Gotti Green smoking, man, what you smoking on, man? You like the indicas, the sativas, man? It depends on the time of day.
Yeah, it really depends on time of day, but more, I like to calm down because I'm naturally a hyper person. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with some indicas.
Oh, you need some bad.
You know, but yeah, so I like a lot of OG. I like a lot of Girl Scout, I like some Tangy.
Okay.
But you know,
shout out to Cookies too. Cookies doing their thing right now.
We're in Corpus right now, so you know, when I'm in Cali, I got my my go-to places.
Hell yeah, you fuck around in Cali a lot?
Man, I ain't been out of Cali in a little bit. I've been out here taking care of some things for the album and shit like that, but we getting ready to go back out there pretty soon. I go out there, I'm gonna go fuck with my partner Nascent. We got some things we working on. But yeah, I've been out in LA a lot, man. Shout out to a lot of my homies out there too, Mac Lucci.
Mac Lucci, okay.
Yeah, man, Mac Lucci. Shout out to Mac Lucci. We got he fuck with the Dog Pound and she down with the Dog Pound family. Shout out to Big Doty. They all part of the Dog Pound family. And shout out to everybody out there in Compton and Gardenia and all that shit, man.
Okay, you be in the trenches with the real ones. Okay, man. So what city you been to that had the best loud, man? Who's smoking the best, man, at every city you been to?
Oh, no doubt, LA.
LA?
Off the rip, yep. Straight up. I go to Venice. I went to Venice and shit, it wasn't hard for me to get nothing that
just
at all
walking
quick.
Around, huh? Niggas running up to you and shit.
Candies, drinks, fuck, man, everything. LA, I mean, I ain't really supposed to be smoking too much because I got a medical condition on my lung, but hey, I make it happen. But yeah, man. LA, yeah, I'd like to go get me some Venetian gold and just, for those of you who don't know what Venetian gold is, it's kind of like moon rock, but it's a little bit more,
a little more up there, a little upper echelon type shit.
Yeah, man.
What's in your bag? You feel me?
Yeah.
What about Texas? Who you think got the best
in Texas?
In
Texas, I would have to say, I'd say Houston just because it's so abundant. You hit me with a good question. Houston because it's so abundant and they got a lot of people from that be running from wherever to over there. So you know they bless the game.
They got a lot of drugs in Houston.
But hopefully it's in the next 5 years it'll be legalized in Texas and we don't have to worry about none of the bullshit. We can just get it in.
The medical barrel.
Y'all don't even know what we doing right now. We doing like some real live like hot boxing shit. We smoking this bitch and we smoking it out. So
hell yeah.
Shout out to Texas.
And Man, I know. Shout out to the boy Sachi Almighty, man, for hooking us up, man.
Yeah,
That's a real
already,
nigga right there, man. So how you get linked in with Sachi, man? How'd that feature happen?
Well, he fuck with my little bro, New Money,
Okay.
and he's kind of always been, I guess you could say, a fan of of our movement and our music. She got that shit, big bro.
You got that shit in there, man.
He's been a fan of our music and shit. He's cool. Like the youngin been working and shit. He's a low key sneaker plug too. So. So, I mean, I always fucked with him on the cool, on some slick shit, and then he just hit me up about the record. So he said, hey, I got some paper for you. Let's do the record. I got it for you. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of took a little bit. I've been moving around, and I went to the studio and just knocked it out from him. And it was all love. But the record's tight, though.
Hell yeah. That shit already dropped, didn't it? Or was it about to drop?
I think it's about to drop. Yeah, it's about to drop.
Yeah, I don't think he dropped it yet, man. My next question is gonna be, since you was talking about LMF, man, what's the LMF connection, man?
Well, like I said, New Money. He's been my little bro for a while. I've known him since he was in high school, probably 10th grade, or he was probably 10th grade or some shit like that, 11th grade. But I mean, shit, little dude was out there getting it. I mean, he's always had bands in his pockets, and every time I pick him up, if I pick him up from school, he's either gonna go to the house and pick up some bread, or he came out of school with four or five racks in his pocket. And we just been rocking with each other on some other issue, yeah, on some street shit, and we just kind of kept it like that. But he always told me he wanted to rap, and I mean, I always offered the opportunity to, like, you know, studios there, I help you do this, whatever.
Yeah.
But he ain't never really took it serious. And then probably within the last 3 years, it seemed like that's what he wanted to do, and that's what he's been doing. So,
yeah.
man, shout out to New Money, like real shit. He got his own whole movement going on right now, and for someone that's his age, that's, you know, been able to make those kind of moves and that impact in the local music scene and shit like that, and get artists like, you know, Rich the Kid and shit like that. Like that's big, because I've always put it in his ear, like, look, dude, you can be, you know, you could do this and do that, but he just said, you know what, I'm going all the way in. I'm not gonna sit down and wait. I'm going all the way. I can honestly say, look, you can go look at how many music videos he has and look at how many music videos I have as myself.
Yeah.
And he probably got as many as I got.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So if you understand what I'm trying to say, is that little dude been working, bro. Like, he's working his ass off. So, I mean, I can't. God damn, that's what you're supposed to be doing. So for everybody out there that's trying to grind and get a name overnight, that shit don't happen. But if you want a name that's semi-overnight, drop them a bunch of music videos and records like Nunu every week.
Talk.
Hey, that's the blueprint.
Just flood
man.
them,
You just
straight
gave
up.
Free game, man.
Real
Write
talk,
it down.
Real
Straight
talk.
up.
I got a true story about Nunu. One time, me and Green went and picked Nunu up. I call him Nunu. You know, everybody calls him Nunu Money, but we known him since he been fucking with the Mexicans for a while. So you already know it. We just gonna leave it like that. He knows Southside J. He knows Green. I remember one time me and Green went and picked him up, swooped him up. Came out of high school, banded up. Jumped in the whip. We took him to the Plug's house. And this is in high school. So all these rappers...
You're talking about the music plug.
Talking about this and that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All these rappers talking about that. Where's your certification? Where the OGs certifying you?
Yeah.
Where your vouchers at?
That's what I'm saying. Like, he did so much. He did so much in just such a little time, bro, of just investing in himself. And I think it's because he's seen a lot of people around him doing it. So much people telling him. It was so much... Because he's always been a good listener, bro. Like, and that's one thing about being a boss. You got to be able to listen first before you can actually teach somebody something. So I think he been around so many motherfuckers that were getting it in the streets, getting it with the music, getting it however they was all getting it. And he just, little by little, from everything, I guess he just kind of pick and choose and created his own shit. And now he got his own lane, and it is what it is. Like I said, man, shout out to my little bro, New Money. But yeah, we linked up just on some street shit. Just, you know, he was always around, and he told me rapping was what he wanted to do. He ended up doing it by himself. Ain't nobody had to walk him in the game or none of that shit. He did this shit by himself. If anything, he just asked where could he record at, like a good studio, and that was it.
Yeah.
Shout out OG Creole.
He got his own producers. He got his own squad. He got it. You know what I'm saying? He paid for his own videos. Like, dude, ain't nobody pay for his own features. Like, can't nobody take that away from that little dude. Like, he's been grinding his ass off. So, like I said, if you really want to get that name up, you gotta really, really put in work like that. And that's really what it is. Like, he put in a lot of work, bro. So, just do it.
Hell yeah. Speaking about big features, man, what you think your biggest feature is, man?
Off the rip, my biggest feature is the Kevin Gates record.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That one
so-
with Johnny Move?
Yeah, with Johnny Moog. Shout out to
Okay.
Johnny Moog. He produced it and did the hook.
Tell them about the new one you got coming up.
Oh yeah, we got a new one with Cap G, man. Shout out to Cap G.
Okay, out of
We got-
Atlanta.
Yeah, out of Atlanta. He been doing a lot of big things. He just dropped a record with Young Thug. You know, he been fucking around with Pharrell real tough.
Okay.
So
okay.
you know, he's been under Pharrell's wing for some time now. So, and he's a Hispanic artist who's I'm not gonna say a Hispanic artist. I'm just saying he's an artist who happens to be Hispanic, and he's putting on in a major way right now. So I got him on a record too some time back. I've been having that in the vault, and everything always falls into place. Like whenever I got the Kevin Gates record, he wasn't really popping like he was when I put it out.
Okay.
So when I put it out, he was like in his prime. I mean, he's still popping off off everything right now, but he was just really, really buzzing on the internet. Put him out at the right time, and it worked. And then, the same thing with the Cap G record, same thing with the Sauce Walker record. I did a record with Sauce Walker from the Sauce Twins. Shout out to the Sauce Twins. Shout out to Sancho. Man, shout out to Sauce Boss. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we did a record with Sauce Walker. Did a record with Cap G. I did one with Lil Kiki.
Hell yeah.
Screwed Up Click OG. Shout out to Lil Kiki. Kevin Gates. Like I said, the biggest one was with Kevin Gates. So right now we just trying to.
How'd that?
Right now we just trying to maneuver however we can right now and just get it.
I feel it working.
Yeah.
All work.
That really is just investing in ourselves.
Yeah.
So like, if you, this is what we stress on every time we get the camera put in front of us. It really investing in yourself because we really want people to know how important that is. Whether it's you putting in money for your studio time, your beats, your videos, your features, traveling fees. Look, you can't stay stuck in this city all the time and just expect to blow up, bro. Like you got to be able to, get out there. Even if you blow up from the city, let's say you do blow up from the city, you still got to pay for the music video. And if not, you still have to have paid for your studio equipment. You still have to pay for something. So either way, you got to make something back. So, and the only way you're gonna do that is invest in yourself and put it all the way in and just have a game plan already put out in front of you and say, look, this is what I'm gonna do. This is how much it's gonna cost me. I'm gonna do it and just take action. All that sitting around saying what I want to do, what we need to do, what we have to do, just do it. If you got a little bit of bread in your pocket, if it's only a little bit of money, see what you can do with that little bit of money and put it in. Why not? I mean, this is what you really want to do, right? Shit, I'm gonna be real with you. There ain't no money in rap shit. There's not no money in rap shit. The money is is in the hustle in the rap shit.
Yeah.
So if you really think you're just gonna sit back and eat off of iTunes and streams and shit, pennies off of streams and shit, you fucking out of your mind. You gotta really think that's just all extra bread. So you gotta sell merchandise. You gotta make money off shows. You gotta do everything you can. And it's all like I can say, it's all in the hustle of being in the music shit. It ain't so much of just, okay, I'm gonna put out a CD, I'm gonna press up this many, I'm gonna sell them.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of people don't know, man. These dudes is businessmen. You feel me? They own a jewelry store and all that. They sell the jewelry. I know a lot of people might not know that, but
Yeah, we don't own a jewelry store. What we do is we do like how can I say it? We do like custom orders. Like if you got something you want done, then you call me up. I'll meet up with you. We'll chop it up. But yeah, we just kind of like I invested in that too. Like there was a time where I had invested, I don't even remember how much bread, into just crosses, diamond crosses, and they weren't even all for me. I may have worn them all, but shit, I fucking sold them. They were for sale. Like people, oh man, hold this tight. Yeah, the bitch is for sale. But man, hold on real quick. We gotta give a shout out to my brother real quick.
Okay.
Whoa.
Come here real quick, man.
Hey,
Oh, wait,
good, G?
What up, bro?
How you doing, man?
Good.
All right,
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Go ahead, G.
It's your boy OG Crime 44. Been grinding for like 3 days, 4 days straight. I fucking slept.
Tell them what it is.
Tell
tell them what it
gang
is.
44.
This is my big brother right here, man. For those of you who don't know, this OG Crime, he's been a big influence on actually getting me started to do music. So,
Hit the shoe, brother.
all right. But yeah, that's what it is, man. But yeah, man, we do a lot of things with the music and with the jewelry, whatever we can really get in. Any kind of hustle, like I said, any kind of hustle we can get involved in as far as anything that has to do with our music shit, merchandise being sold, like you said, the jewelry shit, any of that stuff that we can get our hands in and make money with. That's what we do.
And y'all got a shout out from Sauce Walker on Say Cheese.
Yeah, we got a shout out from Sauce
Yeah.
Walker. Shout out to Sauce Walker, man. He's a fool, real shit.
Shout out Sosa Man on that new situation.
Yeah, shout out to Sosa, man. Shout out to Sancho. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to shout out to whole Sauce. But yeah, a lot of artists been showing us love. Like a lot of them artists been showing us love. Like you said, Sauce Walker. We just did a chain for Sancho. He's the other half of the Sauce Twins.
Okay.
So I mean, we've been working, man. We've been doing a lot of jewelry. We've been doing a lot of merchandise lately. That's what we're trying to work on.
Yeah. Man, I've been listening to y'all music and y'all sound y'all like really lyrical. You know what I'm saying? Like when I hear it, like if I didn't know y'all was from Texas, I would think y'all was like from the East Coast somewhere.
Yeah,
something.
we get that a
The
lot,
sound,
yeah.
y'all got that lyrical vibe. Y'all take pride in
Yeah.
being lyrical artists and really putting real content into your music when right now a lot of people is not gifted like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, like I think with that is, I mean, it's the era that I grew up in too. So like,
feel it.
so I listened to a whole bunch of different music. So it wasn't, I didn't grow up listening to trap music. I love trap music, but the closest to like me getting in my era and listening to some kind of trap music was Jeezy.
What was your favorite year? Tell me about your favorite year of music.
Oh, my favorite year of music. Shit, my favorite year of music was bouncing around probably '96, and then you got to think about like the early 2000s. But like I said, Jeezy being one of the first trap artists, you got to think about that. Like he wasn't even just a like a trap artist like you have now. He was kind of he wasn't like super lyrical, but he had punchlines. You know what I'm saying? Like even, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you listen to a Jeezy line, you were like all right, that was all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then you listen, but what he's talking about is real, and you know it's real, and you know what he's talking about is like you can relate to it. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that being the first kind of form of trap music, that's kind of lyrical. But I think we listen to more of like I like I said, I like Hova. I like DMX. I like the Locks. Man, bro, I used to listen to Max B all the time.
Yeah.
And it's just different waves of people
Change drugs.
Yeah, Change Drugs. Like, just listen to a whole bunch of different wave of people from the East Coast, and I'm from the South. So, I mean, it kind of just rubbed off on me a little bit. But then too, I like Tupac. I like West Coast music. I like, you know what I'm saying? So it's all in the era I grew up in, and those times these people were popping, and that's the music I like listening to. So they kind of influenced my sound. But then you got the same thing too. Like I like trap music. So like this next mixtape we about to drop before the album, Trap Trophies, like that shit's all trap shit. Like, and it's just all off trap shit. That's it. And then it's just all me. So whenever you listen to it, it's a different kind of trap shit. It's not just like your future trap shit or your Young Thug or your Migos or like I still got my own sound with it. So like when you hear it, you can be like, okay, it's just all trap beats. That's all it is.
I think talking about the trap, man. Thanks to the trap video, man. That music video you got, man. I love that shit. That shit's dope as hell.
That's
Who came up with that concept and everything? That shit's tight as fuck.
No, we came up with that shit so long ago, bro. That was probably about what, like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, at my old house in the back house in the studio, we were just vibing. Who made the beat? QB made the beat. We just really just sat there and ran. I don't even remember who.
I wasn't there at that session.
I don't know if I came up with the hook, or I don't know if it was just something I was saying, or what it was, or who came up with the vibe. But I know I did the hook, but I don't know who came up with the vibe or what. But that video, that song is actually like 2 years old.
Yeah,
so
that shit sat in the vault. It may sound like new, but that shit sat in the vault.
That shit sat there forever. That shit was crazy. And it's just something different. Like, we just wanted to think of something different. Everybody talks about, balling and all this off the trap, but don't nobody talk about, losing it. And what happens whenever you lose it, and what you got to do when you lose it, and how you lose it, and you know what I'm saying? So, and then that's just kind of how we played that one off. But the video is dope. Vendetta shot the video. That's one of our 4K videos. If you ain't shooting in 4K with your music videos, man, you need to holler at Vendetta. So. But yeah, man, we got it. We got a lot of little things going on. We got that one on iTunes too. So if y'all want to listen to it on iTunes, if you want to stream it on Apple, if you want to stream it on, Google Play, whatever, Spotify, all that good stuff, go put it on there. Thanks to the Trap Gotti Gang. That's the record. Go holler at us, man.
It goes hard too.
His weed spot, take all his loud packs, slap him with the pistol and say, bitch, where my thoughs at? Food at my daughter's.
I went to Houston. Well, I linked up with Walker one day just off some internet shit. Like, homie had already been like kind of chopping, like hitting me, commenting on my shit, and I've been commenting on his shit. And then I hit him about the business, about the verse. And man, what's up with the verse? He said, man, pull up. So I said, I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I pulled up, hollered at him and shit. I ain't gonna tell you how much I paid, but put them bands out and gave the man the money, chopped it up with him for a little bit. Moog sent the record over it didn't even have the hook on it. Well, it did have the hook on it, did. And I don't even know if it had the hook or not, but Walker went in there, did his little thing, and that was it. But we might got a little video coming for it.
I put that on my great granny laying in the dirt. Invested all my money I got finesse for re-rock. So now I'm looking for the middleman with Glocks and green dots. Pull up to his weed spot, take all his loud packs, slap him with the pistol and say, bitch, what?